All right, I'm recording here a video, my thoughts on the US presidential election. And I'm, of course, a Canadian, so I don't have the opportunity to vote, but I'm still going to give my perspective here. So I believe, I believe Kamala Harris should be the next president. Whether that happens or not remains to be seen. And I'm going to just explain my thought process here. I I think it's pretty much all the stuff Trump has been involved with, whether it's his scandals or the January 6th insurrection or his criminal convictions, um, gives you an idea of the kind of character or maybe lack of character that he has. Um, so I think just basically on that basis, on that principle, never mind the fact he's mocked the disabled. He's mocked war veterans. Um, he's just objectively of low character. Okay, he's just not. He's not a. He's not a good person fundamentally. That's my personal opinion. I know that a lot of people agree with me. Um, Having said that, his economic policies and his stance on the border are going to motivate a lot of Americans to support him. And ultimately, I think a lot of Americans are just going to make the choice to support him on the basis that they believe he's better for their pocketbook, for their taxes. Um, I think you're going to see a lot of wealthier people supporting Trump. Whether they agree with his morals or not, they're just going to do what's in their best they're going to do what's in their best economic interest. Okay, so now I guess I want to I should drink some more water here, but I want to talk quickly about Harris, Kamala Harris. Um, Granted, I don't know a lot about her because I'm not, I'm not in the U.S. I followed the election, from a distance because I'm in another country. I understand she's a former prosecutor. She's been involved in politics for a long time. She is the vice president currently. Um, I do understand the border argument from a lot of Americans, and they want to fix that. At the same time, I do acknowledge that's a legitimate concern. Having said that, when Trump was in office, what did he do to correct that issue? I think he said that he was going to get Mexico to build a wall and pay for it. Well, it never happened. The U.S. border along Mexico, I think a lot of it is there's no wall for a lot of it, and sometimes I think. You even see drug cartels digging tunnels under the border there. Anyways, fundamentally, I think the better choice, the more stable person for the White House is Kamala Harris. Um, Having said that, I wouldn't consider myself to be like a die-hard leftist. Far from it. If anything, I'm more center or even center right. Those are my values. But I think fundamentally, Kamala Harris is. She's just a more stable person. She has better morals. So she would be the choice I would pick on that basis. Having said that, there's a lot of the diversity, equity, inclusion stuff that the Democratic kind of side seems to push, and I think a lot of that stuff is not really based on merit. And then there's the whole pronouns issue, which is more along. I don't even want to go there, but that's kind of an element of the left, so to speak, the left political spectrum that I think is really unfortunate and not productive. But having said that, I would still be inclined to vote for Harris. Let me know who you would pick. Maybe you would vote for Trump if you have an opinion here, or maybe you'd vote for neither. Maybe you'd vote for another candidate. There might be another candidate, but the two big candidates are obviously Harris and Trump, and we'll find out in a few weeks who will be the next president. Okay, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it.